Microphone check 1 2. We're trying to get it right, family. Yeah, that may sound a little better. Okay, yeah, we get a better feedback now on the microphone. That sounds a lot much better. Let me make sure before we go live. Oh yeah, that sounds much better. Okay, now we sounding like how we supposed to. Now we sounding like how we supposed to.
This is Hip Hop Archive, only with songs.
Let me run the rhythm for a little while. We'll be right back. We're gonna get this thing started.
Go to the drag show. That's one of the drag shows. He is so bad. I love him though.
All right, we live, so let me go. My pink don't be moving. I ain't got the mic on yet. All right, so we about to get started. All right, we about to get this started. All right, family. Me and Ladybug have been here tripping, having a great time. Go ahead and get these questions set for her. Yeah. So, bam! Here we are, family. Live and direct, live at the handlebar. And we here with the legendary Ladybug. Everybody give a shout out to Ladybug.
It is I.
Y'all make sure to hit them likes as y'all come in. You know what I mean? All right, I'm making sure everything is sounding square on my phone. Yeah. If y'all in the building, give a 1 in the chat. Give a 1 in the chat if we sound clear. You know what I mean? Let me share the link. Make sure the fans chime in. Y'all don't be scared. Don't be scared. Trying to get this stuff going right here. There we go. I see you now. I see you, fam. Yeah. Yes, peace. What up, big bro? Keep up the good works. We see you. We love the engagement. We love the interaction with the people. So
Absolutely.
Don't be scared to talk. You feel me?
Ask your questions.
They coming. Don't be rushing me, girl.
No, I'm talking about them.
No, I know. Ladybugs. Well, we're gonna get to the questions towards the end of the segment. You know what I mean? We're gonna hit them with the questions towards the end of the segment. But here, once again, it's your boy, Reality, Black Raw Family TV. Gave you the legendary show, Atlanta's Ugly. And we got the one and only Ladybug in the building.
Yes, I am
So,
here.
what we're gonna do first, Miss Ladybug, what we're gonna do first is this. I want you to introduce yourself. Before we get started, tell the people who you are and where you come from.
What it do, y'all? This is your girl, Ladybug, Taisha Ladybug Brown. That's the only time that y'all ever gonna hear that name, Taisha Ladybug Brown. And I am from Baltimore.
All right, so you from the Baltimore, all right? You know what I mean? We trying to get some Atlanta people up in here because everybody always complaining ain't nobody from Atlanta in the show. But they should know at this point that Atlanta is a diverse city.
It's very diverse.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to come to the realization of that. And we in the city of Atlanta. It's called Atlanta's Ugly. When you walk the streets of Atlanta, you're going to see the diversity. And that's what we're trying to show, the diversity of the city. So understand and respect that because we have people from London listening to the show. I got niggas in Africa from all different parts of the world listening because they're from those parts and we incorporate them in the show. So we extending the light of Atlanta all across the world and not just locally.
Right.
So now, let's go over to the first question. Take your time with these questions, no rush, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So here's the first question. I got 10 questions for you and the rest of the cast when it's their time to respond.
Okay.
Peace to the God Bronze Yogi. I see you in the building, King. What's good, family? Create a gang in the building. Always. You already nizzle. All right. Make sure to hit them likes as y'all come in. So the first question I want to ask you, what made you want to become an actor?
To tell you the truth, honestly, I hadn't thought about doing any acting, theater, anything, and maybe like, and then here I go telling my age in about 20, 25 years. It was the pandemic, and I suffered a loss. I lost my son, and I hit a depression. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to take a bath. I didn't want to do nothing. But it was really the show that brought me to wanting to act. I seen Atlanta's Ugly. I've been chatting it up with him for a minute. And then that depression hit. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I want to be on that show. So I used the show as therapy and come to be known that therapy turned into I actually really love acting. I actually really like stepping out of who Taisha is and portraying who Ladybug is. So that's what got me into acting. It really was the show. It was therapeutic and it helped me get through a loss in my life. So now I'm on it. I like it. I want to do it.
Excellent answer. Excellent answer. And you know what I mean? Condolences to your son, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now we're going to move on to the second question. The second question is, what do you like about acting the most?
To be honest with you, what I like acting is a freedom. I mean, it's you free when you act. And what I mean by free is that you can actually portray anybody that you want. You can step out of yourself and create that alter ego. You know, like I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to say I'm sorry. I don't have to listen. I can do what I want, say what I want, be who I want. I'm just free. And acting gives you that. It's a freedom.
All right, I can dig that. I can dig that. All right. So it's a freedom.
It's a freedom.
Okay,
You free when you act.
that's right. So I'm gonna ask you this third question. Did you take up any training for acting?
I'm not going to say training per se, but in middle school, high school, and college, I did theater arts.
Okay.
So it kind of was an all inclusive, you know, like you learn how to you learn how to act, but it's not one of those. You know what I mean? It's like you act, you learning backstage, you learning lighting, you learning how to do backdrops, you learning how to jump in where you needed to. Like if the lead gets sick, hey, you know the lines because you've been there. You can jump in and do the leads. You know, if you can't sing, then you know I danced, I did backdrops, I did the ticket booth, I did everything. So I guess I would say I did training in middle, high school, and college, but theater art. But then after college, it was like, no, I ain't do nothing else.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So you had some high school back training in, you know, what I mean, in theater.
Yeah,
So you know that kind of falls in the line of acting
my mom.
that you see in the background and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I did a whole lot of background.
Yeah. So definitely, I see. I see the chat chiming in. I want to give a shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to Bronze Yogi in the building. Shout out to Cosmon Cal, Creator Gang is definitely in the building. Peace to Lester.
Everybody in the
I see y'all
chat.
chiming in. I see the family chiming in. What's good, Monique? Alicia, what's good, family? I see y'all chiming in. Shout out to the guard. I'm coming on the next season for sure. As a matter of fact, we may come to Detroit. Detroit is ugly. Hey, don't be shocked, beloved. All right, so we're going to move on to the next question, which is question number 4. How is your experience in working with other actors? And look into the camera when you talk.
My experience of working with other artists is it's intriguing, it's interesting, it's overwhelming, it's entertainment, it's trouble. All of those things I have been through as far as working with other actors. But at the end of the day, it's just absolutely awesome because all those things are real feelings. I honestly felt like that in every situation that I have come across working with different actors. Like when I'm saying overwhelming, some of them can be overwhelming. When I say intriguing, you meet some of the most amazing people. When I say interested, you come into some very interesting situations and scripts. When I say entertainment, it's fun. You actually it's a vibe. Y'all be tripping, y'all be hanging out. It's just, and when I say trouble, it's some people that y'all just might disagree, but at the end of the day, y'all still co-workers and friends. So those are all the feelings that I feel when I engage with different actors.
Excellent response. You know what I mean? So check it. This is question number 6. What do you like about your actors? Hold up. What do you like about your character in Atlanta's Ugly? I'm tripping. Let me rephrase that. What do you like about your character in Atlanta's Ugly?
Ladybug, as you remember, I said freedom when you act, right? So Ladybug, she is the silent, strong, like she's really standoffish, but she's silent. But when you get to that, when she gotta do a job, she does her job and she comes through every time. But you never see, she don't say too much, she don't do, but she do so much. She don't say too much, but she do so much. You know, she does leave an impact. She gonna get the job done, and at the end of the day, she protecting her family, and I love that about Ladybug. But she ain't playing no games. She ain't playing with you at all.
I got a personal question. Before this ain't on none of the list, but why do you call yourself Ladybug?
It is definitely a backstory to why I'm Ladybug. I'm gonna tell y'all, Ladybug is me. I am she. I am I. I am the head bug in charge. I was born 7777. All sevens, lucky ladies. You can't get no better than that. With Ladybugs, you got your seven sorrows, you got your seven losses, and I think I have had my seven sorrows, my seven joys. I was born at 4:17 a.m. in room 107. It doesn't get any better than that. I am the Ladybug.
Hey, y'all heard it live and direct from Ladybug herself. All right, we're gonna move on to number 7. All right, so check it. This may be a little bit more challenging right here. When it comes to studying your scripts, do you find it challenging to remember or easy to remember?
I am going to say it has to be both. And the reason that I say that is because it all depends on the director. Sometimes reality will give you a script and be like, just play with it, do your thing. So it's easy because I can look at the script, I can look at the lines, and then I can relate to it on what Ladybug would do in that situation. And then sometimes he'll give you a script and he want to be strict about it. Like, I need you to read this verbatim. When I have to read them verbatim, that's when I be like, I have to read this over and over and over again. I need to read it when I wake up. I need to read it in the middle of the day. I need to read it before I go to bed. I just need to try to remember it. That's the hardest part because I be having so many things going on at different times of the day. And then when we get to filming, I be like, but then it'll come to me. But yeah, that's the only thing. It's easy when he gives you freedom. It's hard when you got to do it for baby.
And the reason she's saying that, family, is because, you know, this web series was started off with improv. So when she met me, it was improv, you know what I'm saying? So she was able to, you know, when you improv and you get a direction and the topic, it's easy to freestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you get a script and you got to go by them lines, you got to memorize it. And not only memorizing the scripts, you got to personify the character, the attitude, the behavior, all that comes with the script. And that took a little bit more time prior to how we used to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, everybody adjusting to the change. And as you see, the show is looking excellent due to that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Y'all doing an excellent job. So, all right, where we at with it now? All right, question 8. What are some previous acting roles you played in prior to Atlanta's Ugly or even during this time?
Okay, so we're taking it back again to the last show that I did was in college, okay? And it was a musical. So we all know I'm not no singer or no rapper. So, and the play was Little Shop of Horror, the musical. I was a dancing plant in the background.
You was a what?
Dancing plant in the background. You know the part, you ever seen Little Shop of Horror?
Yeah.
So you know when he was like, "I'm gonna eat you, Seymour, Seymour, Seymour." He was out to eat it, and the little plants that was in the back going like this in the movie. I was one of the little plants in the back.
You lucky they had internet back then to see your ass.
I was the plant in the back dancing to Seymour, Seymour. Give me all the yeah. That was the show.
Y'all had. So she was in Little Shop of Horror,
Yes.
acting as one of them little plant thingies. So we're gonna hit you with the next question. What advice would you give to new or inspiring actors and actresses?
I would say be open to criticism, whether it's negative, whether it's positive. Just be open to it because at the end of the day, when you open to all communication, when you open to any of the narrative that they're giving, any of the advice that they're giving, it's definitely going to help you in the long run. And I know, and I'm saying this from experience because I'm one of them people where it's though you can't tell me nothing. I did my best. But at the end of the day, when I sit back and I actually think about it, I'm like, yeah, I could have did something different. I could have did it differently. Let me try it this way next time. And it actually benefit me. It actually helps. So be open to any feedback. Any feedback is good feedback. If you getting feedback, then that means you're on the right path. If they don't give you no feedback, you should be worried. You really should.
Y'all heard it. You ain't get if niggas ain't hating on you, you ain't popping. You feel me? Ain't that the legendary saying? If niggas ain't hating on you, you ain't popping. I had to learn that the hard way. Cause I was ready to goddamn get rid of some niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? Only to find out them niggas is really loving the show.
Yeah, like definitely feedback is good.
Yeah. All right. Matter of fact, before I go to this last question, let's take a little 2-minute break for a minute. Let's run the rhythm for a minute. You know what I mean? We're going to be right rizzle back. You feel me? Be right back. Take a little quick. Was that even a minute break?
That was like 30 seconds.
Like 30 seconds? You said I missed a question.
You did.
I missed a question. What number was that?
It was
you said number 5? I gotta go back, family. I missed the question. I think I get moving too fast sometimes. So, what we rocking with? It's the question right here. It's the question I had. The question, matter of fact, give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Bronze Yogi, Cosmo Cal, if y'all still chomping, anybody still chomping in the chat, give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear us clearly. Because we in the handlebar, you know how we give it up in the handlebar. They got the music playing, we got that banging MOP in the background. All right, I got the 1 in the chat so everything sounded clear. That's all I needed. All right, so since we missed this question number 5, let me go ahead and raise the question. The question is, who is your inspiration when it comes to acting?
I was waiting for this question. So my inspiration is Queen Latifah. Okay. You know, from Set It Off, right? Okay. Snoop from The Wire.
All right. Legendary.
Taraji P. Henson in all the movies that she did, but Cookie and Empire. You know, she was definitely the bomb. And then you got Angela Bassett from when she did when she set his clothes on fire, waiting to exhale. That was gangster as hell right there. You know, and then you got Keisha from New Jack City. You got Keisha from Belly.
Okay.
And then you got and then I like Big 50. If y'all don't know about Big 50, Big 50 was the biggest dope dealer in Detroit coming up in the 80s and 90s. She was a real live gangster. Like she was shooting niggas, she was robbing niggas, she was doing it all. If you look, go and watch her on Trap Queen from BET, Big 50. That's I like her. She wasn't playing. And then I don't know if y'all remember the girl named Jokeisha Brown. She played in Queen Pen. That was the independent movie from Atlanta, and she got killed after she did that movie. But it was an independent movie, and it played on Tubi, and it's called Queen Pen, and her name is Jokeisha Brown. That movie was the shit. So I like all the original gangsters. That's what inspired Ladybug.
All right, so you want your killer shit, I see. Gang. All right. So those actors is what accumulated this character that we see in Atlanta's Ugly.
Exactly.
Okay. I can dig it.
More to come.
I hear you.
Reality just gotta break the chain.
Let me ask you this. Before I ask this last question, because it seemed like this shit went too quick. So, what can we expect from Ladybug in Atlanta's Ugly 2.1?
Man, I'm coming through. I'm leveling up. You know, I'm fly.
Don't give him too much.
I'm fly on the streets. But wait till that grown and sexy unleashes.
Y'all heard it. Well, let me hit you with this question number 10. I see we got an op in the building hiding over there. Spider-Man over there hiding.
Spider-Man in the building.
Yeah, we got the ops. Money Mafia trying to sneak up in this motherfucker. So we're going to go with question number 10. What is your message? What message would you want to give to your fans?
I want to tell y'all, I appreciate all my fans. I appreciate everybody. Always put God first. Continue to be your authentic self. Shoot for the stars. Aim for the heavens. Do what y'all need to do. And I appreciate y'all supporting me. Keep watching me. Big things are to come. I'm about to be ruthless and fly at the same time. I'm just ready. Y'all know? But I love y'all. And keep watching me for the future.
Y'all heard it live from Ladybug, but we ain't done yet. We're going to stick around and just chop it up for a minute, talk a little shit. You know how we do. This is Black Raw Family TV, your host, Reality. You know what I mean? The godfather of this shit. Shout out to my nigga Sleepy. Sleepy, that's my boy, too. I feel you. Matter of fact, we're going to bring Sleepy more than 2.1. I ain't had a chance to get around to sleep like that, because ever since we started the scripts, I ain't really get a chance to, you know what I mean, hit him off and show him that nigga it's a different direction we're going with it. But he definitely on board. Yeah, rest in peace, J-Dog. That's the big homie right there, man. Shout out to the God, J-Dog. Bowleg, she stepped out. You know what I mean? She stepped out. You know what I mean? It was reflecting some personal issues in her life, so she wasn't going back. So, you know, Atlanta's Ugly, some real shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the other web series out here in Atlanta putting it down, doing their thing, and across the U.S. putting it down, you know what I'm saying? So, Ladybug.
Yes, sir.
I noticed that you like to play games a lot, because when I met you, the first thing you asked me was, can I snipe or shoot somebody from a distance?
Yes.
And if you ever go back and watch Ladybug's very first scene, you would see her first scene is sniping a nigga from the top of a building. So what's up with that? What's your thoughts on you? Why you so Grand Theft Auto-ish, I should say?
Let me tell y'all, we go through things in life, right? Everybody got their kinks, and I suffer from anger management. I really have to do, because when I get mad, I get mad. So the only thing that really calmed me down was me playing video games, and that comes from me being younger. Even high school, middle school, I've been playing video games since, I can say, 6th grade. When I get to that certain place in my head, I have to play these video games. So sometimes, like, Grand Theft Auto makes you want to go out there and just want to snipe somebody. You just want to blow them up with an RPG. You want to run them over with a car. You want to smack a prostitute in her face and take her money. Like, it makes you want to do that in real life. And what's the best way to get that out of my chest? Atlanta's Ugly, Mr. Reality. He makes all my game thoughts come to life. Y'all hear
Hold up. The words, what's that shit? The parental, the advisory. The word said on this does not require to me. That's her show. That's her thoughts. I ain't got nothing to do with her goddamn crazy shit she got going on there. Nah, but shout out to Ladybug. She's definitely a good gamer. I done watched on Grand Theft Auto Live a couple times when she go on YouTube. She get it in for all my gamers out there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, who this nigga over here? Hey, nigga. Hey, nigga. We got the ops over here. Who we got over here, man? Look who we got over here. Show your face, man. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Don't knock the camera off, nigga. Hey, shout out to Spider-Man in the building. Hey, what's good, Spider-Man? Shout out to the people. Yeah, we gotta do it on the mic. Shout out to the people, man.
What's going on, y'all? I am King Spider-Man, and I currently play the part of Spider-Man.
Get an eye.
Yeah, I've been there since season 4. So,
You've been there since we killed Willie Millionaire.
well, I was working with Willie Millionaire.
Yeah.
I had to kill off your boss, man.
Like, the only person that knows is T Triller. Shout out to T Triller. She just dropped a single, too.
Yeah, no. Y'all see Spider-Man in the building. He came through to support Ladybug on the interview. You know what I mean? His interview coming soon. Probably we set up sometime next week. You know what I mean? Probably set up sometime next week.
Spider-Man got a whole lot going on.
And nonetheless, yo, matter of fact, come here, Spider-Man. Matter of fact, you may say that for the interview, but for the record, let the people know what you got as far as your book. Get the name of your book, and we're going to touch on that when we do the interview.
So, I published a book. It's called The Red Bricks of Trust, Volume 1, Tale of the Guardian. It's basically a superhero world where I took what I felt like to be more realistic people and gave them superpowers, but still had them act like they would in real life. And
All right, we ain't gonna give it too much. We ain't gonna give it too much. We don't want them, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna give y'all too much. But the Brethren is a book writer. He got his own book. And when he do his live, we're gonna talk upon that as well. You know what I mean? So we got the crazy, cynical Ladybug in the building. See what I'm saying? Ladybug in the building. We up here chopping it up at the handlebar. You know what I'm saying? We got another interview coming up tomorrow, the rest of the week.
All the days are full, so y'all keep tuning in.
Hopefully we can still do them here. If not, we can go live on the David at the house and I'm at my crib. We can do it like that. Either or is fine. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to get this set in there right here, kind of one-on-one, face-to-face with the fam. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you feel working with you know, because for the most part, you work with Solution, you work with Angel Baby, you work with Luck Chisel. What is your chemistry with those three? How do you feel working with them?
All three of them are cool. Luck Chisel, that's my motherfucking Luck Chisel. That nigga just crazy. I'm sorry. Can I cuss? I just been cussing like a sailor. My bad. I really do mess with Luck Chisel like that. He, as far as his music go, as far as personality. Now, when I first came on to set, it was like the very first minute that I met Luck Chisel. It clicked. He was easy to work with. He didn't make me feel intimidated. And ever since then, I just appreciate that. He's just always been good people. Miss Solution the same way. She good people. You know, that's the auntie. I really, that's the auntie. And Angel Baby, I brought her, we came in. You know, when I got this scene, I was like, I need to bring my people with me when I do this scene. So me and Angel been tight since before Atlanta's Ugly. That's like my little ride or die. You know, she cool. She always looking out. She's always helping. And anything that you need, Angel will. She got your back. So that's a good person to have in your corner. As far as the character goes too, she a good person to be in my corner as far as my character go as well. So that's pretty much how I went, and then we got Donna.
Yeah, the black girl come and push
yeah,
you up. How you gonna forget your husband? How to spank your ass? When you hear that, Dada, when you hear this, spank your wife. She forgot about it. She said, "What about Dada?" The Black World Family team for the most part. But yeah, how does it feel working with your husband on set?
It's actually pretty cool working with him on set because we just act like, to be honest with you, we really ain't doing too much acting when we intertwine with each other on the show. It's the same chemistry. It's always the same. Like, that's just my ride or die. If ain't nobody got my back, he got my back. If I'm down, he down. If I'm up, he's up. If I'm around the corner, he around the corner. That's just how it is. Like, he need his back stretched, I'm going to stretch. If he needs me to run his back for it, I'm going to run the back for it. If he want me to go rob a bank, I'm going to go rob a bank. That's just how it is.
Y'all see how these Baltimore motherfuckers is, though? These Baltimore motherfuckers ain't no dirty. These motherfuckers dirty. See how she get down? Dirty. All right, so check it, right? So, damn, I had a question.
What
That
other
shit slipped
things
my
I
mind
did?
when you started talking about that goddamn Grand Theft Auto type of behavior and shit. Um, I see Solution in the building, Candy Crush. We see you. We see you. Oh, all right, that's what I was about to say. In the chat, if y'all got questions for Ladybug in the chat, throw your questions in the chat. You know what I mean? Don't be scared to be, you know what I mean, interactive with us. You got a question for Ladybug, she is here, live in the flesh. We at the handlebar. Then we got the ops, Spider-Man, Money Mafia ass nigga in the back there somewhere and shit. You know what I mean? Yo, somebody saluted you on here, man. Somebody, Lester said, peace, Spider-Man. See, you getting your props. The ops get props up here. See that? Come take a look. Take a look at your props, man. Now, don't come on my side, nigga. Stay your ass over there. So you the ops, nigga.
We gotta get a chair.
Lester say peace, man.
Okay, what's up? What's going on, bro?
Where did it say the math guy? He always
Who that?
he always be in the chat. The math tutor, the math guy. He
Oh, yeah.
always in the chat.
He probably floating around somewhere.
Somewhere.
Y'all got any questions for Ladybug? Throw them in the chat.
Ladybug do other things too.
Say it again.
Ladybugs Delights.
Matter of fact, yeah, since we're talking about craft and artistry, why don't you give them some insight about Ladybug Delights? What's that all about? And who inspired you to do Ladybug Delight?
Okay, so Ladybugs Delight is a wellness. Let's put it this way. I'm a THC cannabis chef, and Ladybugs Delight is a wellness. It's wellness. I'm not even going sugarcoat it. And what put me into doing it is because it's not legal. You know, it's not legal everywhere, but you can eat it. You know, you can consume it. You can drink it. You can put it in your food. You can make treats. You can do all types of things with it. And so for me, I have a friend that has stage 3 cancer, and they would put her on fentanyl. And fentanyl is really, really like, you know, for pain. People with cancer, stage 3 cancer, really go through a bunch of pain, and they down all the time. But if they can just do the CBD and eat it, you know, that's what inspired me to make it food for her so that she wouldn't have to take that type of medicine so strongly and still have to deal with her 5 kids. Then on top of that, Ladybug has MS. And with my MS, it lasts. So that helps me when I have, you know, relapses, when I go through different things. But we're gonna stop claiming it because I know that I haven't had one in maybe a year almost. You know, so it's you know, so I'm gonna just say that I no longer have it, but that was the goal to stop me from having to go through all these medicines. What was the question?
So he said, keep doing your thing.
I am going to keep doing my thing, and I appreciate you to support me. So just keep looking for me in the future. But if y'all ever need me to do a private event, come and cook for you, pull up. You can find me at the bonfire. You can hit me in my IG. I also mail products.
Tell me your IG. What's your IG?
My IG is at Ladybugs Delights. LADYBUGSDELIGHTS Delights on IG. So go to my IG, look at the foods that I've made. Inbox me if you got any questions. I do deliveries. I ship. If you're in Atlanta, I'll bring it to you. Just look me up. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's really, really worth it. It's changing lives.
Yeah, I had some of that lemon, and I can testify that lemon. Yeah, that lemon drink, that lemon juice. Yeah, that shit was something delightful. Since we speaking on some health shit, let me go ahead and bring in the bittersweets.
Yes.
Bittersweet Herbals. What it tastes is bitter, but the results are sweet. BittersweetHerbals.com. Bittersweet Herbals. What it tastes is bitter, but the results are sweet. BittersweetHerbals.com.
And make sure to get your bitters, family. You know what I mean? We just not over here acting, but we over here changing lives. You know what I mean? Helping people with their health. You know what I mean? Your voice, Reality, a.k.a. Sila Shalom. That's what I do outside of film. I help people get their health back right. with them bittersweet herbals. You know what I mean? We don't return motherfuckers from the dead over here. I done brought niggas back from their deathbed over here, you know what I'm saying? So Ladybug. Let me ask you this, Ladybug. Out of the 8 seasons we dropped, which season is your favorite season?
I'm gonna have to say I want to say it's season 3 with Katana. I freaking love Katana. Man, she was so like, the first time I saw her, she was chasing Willy Nilly down the street with daggone machete. I will never forget that. And then when she caught him, she had him all pinned up against the wall and told him she was going to split him from the front all the way up to back if he did not give her what she wanted. He just was standing there. Like, I'll never forget that. I believe it was season 3. I absolutely love the season 3 because of Katana. Katana was, man, she was definitely... She ran her course and she did the thing, and that ain't no bullshit. Every season she was in, that's what had me intrigued with Atlanta's Ugly. Katana is what did it. She did her and I can't remember his name. The guy, the light skinned guy.
Big Fat?
Yeah. Sonny Gallo. It was those 2, yes, definitely. They and then Sleepy. I can't. What am I talking about? Sleepy.
That's when he came in on season 3 too.
Yes, that was the episode where he was at the people's house in the garage, right? And they did the shootout. Man, I'm telling you, season 3 was most epic. I'm telling you, it had Katana, it had Sonny Gallo, you had the Sleepy. It was very, very interesting characters. I would not mind working with Katana. I ain't even lying. I would love to work with her.
Yeah, season 3 was pretty dope as I think back now that you said, because you know what I mean, that's when Sleepy came in. That's when I actually learned how to do the gun flares different. If you look at the gun flares from season 1 and 2, and look at the gun flares from season 3, I switched it up and got that shit looking slightly more realistic. But that's when I met Sleepy. That's when I met .com, the skinny nigga with the dreads, Cuban and boys. And Katana, yeah, definitely. Katana was definitely was that face. You know what I mean? Her and Queen. I got to give it up to Queen.
Okay.
Because Queen, she definitely played her part to the team.
Yeah.
Like, if I would have had everybody from the Black Royal family from season 1 to now, like, the cast would be stupid because we got some prominent motherfuckers that stand out. Like, Sonny Gallo, that nigga was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Real life
and an actor. That nigga, who he was on film is who he was in real life. You know what I mean? That nigga wasn't putting on the act. That's who he was. But the only thing I wish I could have got him when we started doing these scripts, because he was more with the organization. Although we was doing it on some guerrilla filming back then,
right?
But he was more with the structure at that time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that season 3 was a killer, no doubt.
Hey Kevin.
Oh, there you got somebody want to say, please. There go Diego in the building. I see you, Diego. What's good, family? Yeah, we up here. If y'all got any questions, throw them in the chat. Make sure to hit the likes, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe. You know what I mean? You got a question? Go ahead. You got something to say?
Yeah, like, so, boss man is what I call him. Y'all, nobody else can do this. It's just me. Boss man.
You and who Goldie. Y'all the only 2 who actually use that term boss man. Motherfuckers be getting offended over that shit too, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that. But go ahead.
When I tell you reality is the boss man, and it's not even on, it's just the way he carries himself. It's just his whole persona, just who he is, period, just makes him the boss man. So it ain't even gotta be about him being the creator of this film or whatever. It's just that's the respect level that he deserved. Like, that's how he carried himself. He is the boss man. So that's what I give him. He gives that and I'm giving that back. But out of all the shows that you have done with Atlanta's Ugly, do you feel as though that it has grown, it has evolved? Do you
Oh,
think
you asking me the questions
Yeah,
now?
I'm asking
It's the
you the
Ladybug show.
question.
But this is how we do on the show. We exchange questions. Go ahead. What's the question?
So do you feel as though that you have evolved from when you started to now? Is there anything that you wish you would do differently or want to change?
Yo, I spit bars when I spit stars. I'm at the bars. Now the beat was playing, so the guards. But no.
I was into it.
But on the real though, this shit was, it's like this shit wasn't part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? This shit just my cousin came. Matter of fact, shout out to my nigga Shaheem Sahib. Y'all go check out Twisted and Tangled on YouTube. He stayed in my neighborhood. He was the first one to put the bug in my ear about this web series shit, but I wasn't on it at the time. It took my cousin from New York to come down and like, nigga, this was popping. This what you need to be doing. Then it registered, and we just started filming. You know what I mean? So everything is lovely. I don't regret nothing. Everything happened how it's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? If you go back and look at season 1 from the quality to where we at now, you can definitely see the growth. You know what I mean? We got new cameras, new equipment. Started from season 1 and now, everything is an evolution. Everything sometimes it's a setback. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get more setbacks than we get progression. You see what I'm saying? Nigga taking a setback right fucking now as we talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you'll never know. We keep that shit moving.
Keep it moving.
But at the end of the day, motherfucker, this shit ain't about me. This shit about Ladybug. So she ain't gonna try to reverse this shit. Because when you look at the thumbnail, that shit say Ladybug interview, not goddamn reality. You know what I mean?
The boss man himself.
But on the real though, y'all come with y'all questions in the chat. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Good, bad, or the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us. We here. Ladybug is in the building. She waiting for y'all questions. Lester, I see you. You got a question for Ladybug. Where say Judah? Shalom, Israel. Shout out to my Hebrew Israelites. Shout out to my Commissions, my Kemetic community.
What up,
my
Diego?
Black Power, Revolutionary Brigade. This your boy is definitely in the conscious community. I just ain't one of these goofies out here. Nigga, been woke. So, Ladybug.
Yes, sir.
I noticed that you like to use guns a lot.
Yes, I do.
In the show.
I do.
So what do you favor? Handguns or assault rifles?
Man, I like that too.
Oh, hold on, you gotta grab the mic.
I like them 2 guns. I like them 2 nines. Them 2 nines can do some work. Like I shoot you in the head and I'm gonna shoot you in the ass. Which one y'all both can get it at the same time? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. I take a shotgun in a minute. See, it's the roles that I be playing, but the scripts that I be getting. Sometimes it don't call for the big shit. It calls down, we just running down on you, we gonna talk our shit. But when you come out with them 2 guns, I mean business. That's what it is. I'm watching all areas. I'm watching my front, back, my side. I'm watching my ass bone. I'm watching it all. And if I see anything go on left, I'm shooting you. I got 2 in my hand. Somebody get me from left or to right.
Y'all heard her, man. You see how she get down? She a warrior over here, man. You know what I mean? This is my little bodyguard right here. If I walk the streets out here, she ready to lay shit down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hold these motherfuckers back sometimes. But y'all definitely gonna see a lot more Ladybug this season. Matter of fact, as y'all notice in the season finale, hold up. Let me see something. I can pull this motherfucker. Let me do this real quick. My lick shots. My lick shots that I had nobody. You hear that? Yo, oh shit, they busting shots. Nigga duck. Now if you notice in the finale, let's scoot up. I'm gonna share my screen in a minute. You know what I mean? Where we at? This is what happened to Ladybug in the finale. Let's see if this thing will play.
Man, I just never see that. Just Spanish.
Yeah, let's see that. What already happened? There you go. Y'all see we got that player shit playing in the background. Real hip hop shit.
The boss man.
Oh, wait, hold on. They already got your ass. You the first one that came out the bar, too.
I am.
We get Ladybug. That real music playing right there for my real hip hopians.
Look at him coming through the back door.
This what happened to Ladybug, y'all. You know what I mean? That's right. Player shit.
Tell you a beast at this.
There go Ladybug. Y'all see her? That's what happened to Ladybug on the finale, family.
She was struggling with me too. She was struggling.
So what's good? Matter of fact, explain to the people what's going on at that point. Ladybug over there.
At that point, when they got me, all I know is like, nah, it's not gonna be easy. It ain't going down like this. It was so many times.
Look at Ladybug.
Episode where it's go, I just wanted to get up and run. Like I just wanted to take off, but they got me. They was fair game, but she wasn't gonna take me easy, nigga. You gonna struggle. Come on, I was stronger than her. She was really look at the struggle. Look at the struggling. Bitch, you can't have me. You can't have me. Let me go, bitch. Let me go. Look. She about to fall and shit.
Y'all see it? Y'all see what's going on with the Ladybug over here, man?
I ain't playing.
Ladybug over here being gangster on the goddamn lockup. You almost got away, it looked like. If you would have struggled a little more, she almost bust her ass, you know what I mean?
She would have felt I was gone. I was gonna be out. Not even look back.
That's right. What you talking about, Diego?
Thank you,
Oh, yeah,
Kevin.
yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Kevin.
yeah.
Appreciate you, Kevin.
Yeah, we were trying to get away from the speaker so the shit don't be too, you know what I mean? That ain't even the sun. That's the goddamn symbol.
Yep.
That ain't a question, Diego. You're supposed to ask a question for Ladybug. All right, Ladybug, you get some love in the building, Ladybug. You've been doing your thing. Keep up the good works, big sis. You know what I mean? Kevin Slaughter, salute to the God. Reality, what it do, family? Peace, what it do, King? Revenue Avenue. All right, I like that. That's dope. We got Judah in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Israelite brothers. So as you see, Ladybug is getting locked up in the finale. So 2.1, you will find Ladybug locked up in the cellar. So how do you feel about that, knowing that the FBI then took down the Black Royal family? You locked up, I'm out. So how are you going to deal with these inmates?
Man, I'm at home in jail. I just stay there. They ain't getting nothing out of me. I'm not, man, I'm family. I'm blood in this. Ain't nothing coming out of it. If I got to do 30, let's do 30. Push
Hold up. Y'all motherfuckers locked up. If I find out any one of you niggas is snitching,
man,
off with your motherfucking head. You hear me?
Let me look. If somebody snitch reality, you let me know and I take them out in jail. Look, I'm gonna take them out. I will go over to their locker, over to their cells, and I will slit their throat with my toothbrush.
Hey, y'all heard it live and direct. I told you this motherfucker crazy, yo. Pedro, where said Pedro Nedro?
He said,
okay, Ladybug, how you just be so calm and laid back on all your scenes? You want to know why you be so laid back and calm? Do you have personality? Do you have any emotion? That's what they want to know. And hold it down because I got to go take a leak. I'll be right back.
hey, how do I be so laid and calm back? You know what it is to make me laid and because when you have that gangster in you, when you got that gangster in you, you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be obnoxious. You just let it come like they already know. Like I already know I'm a pop off. So it ain't no need for me to let you know that I'm a pop off because as soon as you come left, I'm coming left with you and I'm taking you out. I'm coming out on top. So I don't need to be boasting by and screaming and hollering because when you just know it's coming. He asked me, why do I be so calm and laid back on my scenes?
Yeah, you do be pretty calm for somebody that's supposed to be some kind of killer, but they say most of the time killers be calm anyway.
Yeah, that's I'm crazy. That's that psychic gift, like yeah, you got game.
Yeah.
How you like that now? I just shot you in your face.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I'm about to start goddamn
Yep, that's
city
exactly.
walking in a minute.
That's exactly how it is.
I had the op sit in my
Oh,
in
somebody
my
want to
seat.
know where I'm from.
Oh, we got a question?
Yeah.
Where is that? Oh, Cal P. Peace to the righteous God. Cal P. Creator gang in the building. Cal P. want to know where you from.
I'm from the mean streets of Baltimore. It's like I'm just playing with you. But I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Shout out to the east side. Shout out to the west side. Shout out to Baltimore County. All the areas that I have lived in Baltimore.
Y'all heard it. She from Baltimore. For those, nigga, we do got motherfuckers in Atlanta from Atlanta's Ugly. For those who think that everybody from the show is from outside. Some of these niggas from, like Spider-Man, he's from Atlanta. Huh? Hey, Spider-Man, wait, come here, Spider-man. Come holler at me for a minute.
I was going to say, we do have somebody. I forgot to say, we do have somebody.
Hey, tell these niggas where you from, man.
I'm from Decatur. You know, they say that's not Atlanta. But look, if you from the east side, then you already know.
This
nigga been on the show for how many seasons? That nigga from Atlanta. And there's a whole bunch of other motherfuckers in this bitch from Atlanta.
They say nobody in this show is from Atlanta.
You know what I mean? We got the most diverse show. That's what it is, man.
Yep. Willie. You.
Shit, goddamn Ice, he from Atlanta. Money from Atlanta. God damn it, I'm from Atlanta. I've been in this bitch since '90s. Shit, can't tell me shit. Nigga, I've been here since the projects was standing. Perry Homes, nigga, I was there. Capitol Homes, Carver Homes, East Lake Meadows, bitch, I was there.
What they say you gotta
be here? Can't tell me shit about Atlanta.
Look here. Y'all heard all the hoods he just named. Boy, you really from Atlanta if you fuck with them dudes.
Yeah, nigga, little East Lake Meadows, baby Vietnam, nigga, what you talking about?
I don't know nothing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know the history of Atlanta. I've been here. I'm from this bitch. Just wasn't born here.
Did you see what Diego said?
Diego, what you talking about? Pedro, aka Diego, I'm born and bred from Atlanta. Yeah, y'all niggas, Brady baby, y'all niggas better get that shit right. My niggas don't get it twisted. Just because everybody don't got a country accent, don't mean they ain't from this motherfucker.
The Bronze, he's from New York. I mean, he's from Maryland.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Bronze from the MD. Shout out to my nigga Bronze.
Where you from?
He from Maryland in the building. Matter of fact,
what's 757?
He living in no. He living in the he in the STL.
Yeah.
We got the 757 in the building. What area code that is? I ain't go with the area codes. What area code is 757? I don't even know what that is.
Is that Florida?
I don't even know, yo. Nah. Florida's 805.
Oh yeah, he's straight. Look, let me tell you.
Where you at, Judah? What's 7 notes? Go ahead.
Bronze, you from Eastern Shore. You are straight Maryland. Let me explain something to y'all. Okay, Maryland, doesn't that sound like a place that you want to go? It's so peaceful. It's so loving. You got millionaire homes. You got the family and friends playing in the yard. The dogs running up and down the street. You know, nobody. That's Maryland. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from the inner city of Maryland. Like, don't nobody claim us. Let's just put it that way. DC don't claim us. Delaware don't claim us. Virginia don't claim us. Silver Spring don't claim us.
It's funny. As soon as you said Virginia, that's where you at. Virginia. As soon as you said it, you popped the grammar. That's great.
Don't nobody claim Baltimore. But that's where I was born and raised. That's all I know. I'm one of them kids that ain't never left out of the city. Don't know nothing but Baltimore.
So there you have it. You got Baltimore swag and Atlanta's ugly, and that's what we do. We bring diversity to the city. Atlanta is like New York. If you've ever been in New York, you're gonna see it's a whole bunch of different motherfuckers that ain't from the city. When I was in Queens, Far Rockaway, Seagirt, it wasn't none but motherfucking Russians over there. That's the first time I seen Russians like that in the neighborhood. I'm like, who these niggas? My mom like, yo, they're Russians. I'm like, Russians? And they deep, Russians and Jews. I'm talking about they deep on the seat on the boardwalk.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Go to Liberty over there in Queens. You think you in Mecca in goddamn Arabia somewhere when you saw the Muslims garbed down and shit. That's New York. Atlanta's becoming like that, and niggas better learn to adjust. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is, man.
It definitely
Pedro, what's good, family? Diego with another quest. I just want to let the people know Atlanta Ugly is the hottest series on YouTube right now. That's all I got to say. Atlanta's Ugly 2.1 going to be more epic. And for those who don't know who this brother is talking, let's go ahead and show who we talking about.
Let's go and show who
Let's show who we talking about. Let's show the brother Diego. For those who don't know, Diego, you did an excellent job, man, in that role with you and Diamond Dallas in the crib, yo. That was
I need to talk
excellent.
about that one too.
Yeah. We can talk about some of that. I think everybody did an excellent job in this finale, yo. No lie.
It was epic.
Me personally, I just thought I could have put a little bit more action towards the beginning, but we was, you know what I mean, we was crushing for time, but toward the ending is what really sealed it. This is what we talking about, family. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see if I should go up there. Yeah, let's get away in the crib.
Diego talking about the
Diego,
guy.
for those who don't know, we talking about this brother right here. Talking about this brother right here, the legendary Diego. Hold up, get that commercial out the way. There you go, y'all remember that? That's Diego, family. That's who in the chat right there is leaving that comment. Yo, Diego, you killed your role on that, beloved. You killed that shit. Eastside Grady baby finest. Bro, hold up. That's a good question. Is Grady considered East? I know it's Atlanta, but you know you can have East Atlanta, South Atlanta. Hey, Spider. We need some Atlanta. We need an Atlanta direction.
He said he's Grady baby.
We know Grady in the city, but is it east side of the city, west side of the city? Because if it's east side of the city, nigga, we creaming Grady, nigga. Grady is ours. If it's east side of the city.
Now, as far as I know, it's downtown or like west side. Because like the real the separated life, it really is kind of made up of multiple cities. You know, you got Atlanta, but Atlanta also spills into DeKalb County. You know what I'm saying? So
we just want to know if that motherfucker sits on the east side of Atlanta. Because matter of fact,
you know what I'm saying?
It do because like, Auburn Avenue was the east.
So it's in the middle. So
nah, fuck that. We ain't claiming the middle. We claiming goddamn fuck that. We claiming it. If Grady is right up the street from Auburn Avenue. It's more than just. But Auburn Avenue was the east, though. We could agree on that.
Right.
Boulevard is the east. We could agree on that.
Right.
And motherfucking Grady is walking distance from that motherfucker. So we claiming Grady is east side. Fuck that. We claiming that bitch. East side is Grady, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about. Fuck y'all talking about. She from Baltimore, nigga. You ain't listening, Cosmo? Shout out to my nigga Cosmo and Cal. That's a wild cowboy right there. You got Cali in the house. Shout out my nigga Dreadful Cosmo. Create gang in the building. What we got here? Let's say I'm in Jersey. Love y'all. Oh, he in New Jersey. Okay. When is the next episode? So we're working on the next season right now, family.
We writing
it out now. Yeah, we got a lot coming. We got a whole nother series coming too.
I think we're gonna have some new faces too.
Yeah, every season we got new faces, man. If you in Atlanta, you want to be part of Atlanta's Ugly, just holler at me, man. You know what I mean? I'm the easiest nigga to work with. I've been doing this shit for 8 years. You can ask anybody I'm filming if I'm difficult. Hey, Spider, come here for a minute, man. Let me holler at you for a minute, man. Am I difficult to work with?
No, reality ain't difficult to work with at all. Like, if anybody says that, then they probably don't really want to do what they're doing.
Right.
Because bro, he cool about it. Even if he disagree with what you're doing, he's gonna find a way to tell you to where it's not gonna make you feel little or like you don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you be like, all right, I do it like this. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all heard it from Spider-Man. Ladybug, you got something to say about that?
Yeah. I already told y'all, he the boss man, right? He the boss man. But he is not difficult to work with. I feel as though the people that might think that he's difficult to work with is because they have no patience and they didn't have, and he didn't get back to them in a timely fashion. So they became haters.
Well, that sums it up in a nutshell right there, family, because you do have people who respond and I don't respond back to them and they in their feelings. But shout out to my niggas who don't get in their feelings and just, you know what I mean, when time come back around, nigga, we gonna get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Smiley in the building, what's good? Salute, peace and blessings. Yes, see you, sister.
Is that Smiley from
Yes,
the
British
UK?
Smiley.
Okay.
British Smiley in the building. For those who don't know who we may be talking about, you think we should show who we talking about?
Yes, and let her say wanker.
I don't know if this shit can play on the gram though, the vocals, but they can see it.
There she go.
Matter of fact, they go Spider
There's
right there.
Spider and Smiley.
They go the ops right there. See, look at the op. Look at this. Look at Spider right there, man. Look at the op.
Spider is the
Look at the op.
We gotta get Spider something different.
Yeah, we got to get Spider active.
Spider always get robbed.
That Smiley is Spider right there, man.
That's because
You know what I mean?
so
Put this
laid
shit down. Put this shit down, yo. We ain't playing no games over here. Shout out Smiley in the building.
Yeah, laugh out loud, wanker.
Peace, Judah. What you saying, Judah? I've been watching every episode over 2 weeks period. Do your thing, reality. Yes, man. Big up, you know. Shalom alaikum.
Yes, she is tall. Smiley
Walaikum
is
shalom.
tall.
She is tall. Yes, Smiley is tall. Smiley, how tall? Smiley about like 5'11"? Smiley, how tall are you? About 5'11", right? Matter of fact, Smiley, I'm supposed to be linking up with Sis for the rum punch. I'm gonna have to hit her back. Totally forgot to tell her I had an interview this morning.
Let me answer that question for Angel Baby.
Oh, you got to salute to the family from Texas. Salute, Texas. Texas in the house. Salute to my Texas family, man. Shout out UGK. Goddamn, and all the other rappers from Texas. You know what I mean? I ain't too fun to all the new rappers, but I'm goddamn no UGK to my niggas. What we saying, Atlanta Ugly is the talk of the streets right now. With my girl, Angel, baby. Yeah, her interview coming soon, family. Her interview coming soon. You dig? Smiley 5'9". Smiley is 5'9". You see it?
Smiley is tall. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing that he said. Angel will be coming. Her interview will be coming soon. She didn't pop in today, but she ain't too far. She'll be doing her interview real soon. But she said wanker.
You bloody Wonka. That's Smiley, that's the British anklet. You Wonka. You know what I mean? See the diversity, y'all niggas would have never known nothing about what a Wonka is if it wasn't for bringing in new faces.
Yes.
Different people from different areas. But one thing about y'all Baltimore folks that cracked me up is the accent, though. The way y'all pronounce y'all R's or some shit, yo, that shit be having me rolling, yo. I'm like, y'all got a weird country up north accent. Y'all got the weirdest accent ever.
That's what they say with country. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I really don't hear it. But
Yours ain't as bad, though.
I've been out here for 4 years now, going on 5. So when I go back home, they tell me I'm losing. They're like, you sound like you from Atlanta. No, I don't sound like I'm from Atlanta. Because when I'm here, I still get, are you from New York? Are you from Philly? No, I'm from Baltimore. Baltimore, the main streets of Baltimore.
Y'all heard it, family. Y'all heard it.
Main streets.
Y'all heard it. So we've been on for about an hour, family. We're gonna go ahead and close it out. If you have any further questions you want to ask for Ladybug, throw them in the comment, throw them in the chat, quick, fast, before we press up out of here. If you got any more questions for Ladybug, if you ran down 10 questions, if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. You know what I mean? And we had the ops come through, Money Mafia, Spider-Man, try to creep up on niggas and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate y'all all.
Yeah. Any last words you got, Ladybug?
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for watching the show. Continue to support us. Continue to watch us grow, because we can only grow based on the fans that watch us. So keep making us grow. Keep making us hot topics. Keep talking about us. So, you know, share, send it, do all that so that we can make it on them big screens too. Okay? All right.
Y'all heard it live and direct from Ladybug. We had Ladybug come through, drop her experiencing with the acting. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you know what we about to do, right, family? We about to sign out. Until next, matter of fact, who we got lined up tomorrow? Let me see who I got lined up tomorrow.
Drop a reality song.
Drop a reality song, goddamn bugs and shit, man. I didn't even have a chance to really do all that. I mean, I was so tied up yesterday, I didn't even have a chance to organize none of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But who we got tomorrow? Let me see. I don't even know.
Filing, ain't it tomorrow? Filing.
Filing. Oh, you hear that, felony? She said filing. She totally disrespected your name, yo.
No.
She
I'm
said
sorry.
filing. Felony. We got felony lined up tomorrow. So y'all make sure to tune in tomorrow, same time. Matter of fact, maybe even a little earlier, 11 a.m. We're gonna get this thing popping. So with that, your boy Reality, aka Sila Shalom, aka the Godfather, aka the Black Don Corleone, and Ladybug, salute.
Peace out to all y'all that y'all just rock with y'all girl Ladybug HBIC, and I'm out of here.
We out of here, family, like last year. Deuces.